Hello students, this is Miss Pooja Arun Mhatre, lecturer in Electronics and Telecommunication Department in Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, Bhayandar East. Today's topic is CND, chapter number 4, Data Link Layer Part 5. The learning course outcomes are flow control, types of flow control, stop and wait, and sliding window. Flow control. Flow control is needed when one of the device cannot receive the information at the same time at the same rate as it can be sent. Usually because some processing is required on the receiving and before the next transmission unit can be accepted. Flow control is needed when one device cannot receive the information at the same rate. That means when the sender sends a message to the number of device and one of the receiving device cannot receive the same message at the same time, it is because of the some problems. So flow control mechanism is needed over there. So before receiving and the next transmission, the unit can be accepted the previous data. So flow control can be implemented either in hardware or in software part. The flow control can be implemented in hardware or in a software part. So there are the three commonly used methods for handling network congestion is buffering, source sequence message, and windowing. So buffering is used by a network device to temporarily store burst and access the data in memory unit so they can be processed. So occasional data burst can easily handled by the buffering. So however excess data burst can exhaust memory, forcing the device to discard any additional datagrams they are having. Buffering means there are the temporary data burst are present over there. So in data memory, it can be processed. So when the occasional data is burst, easily handled by the buffering. So whenever burst can exhaust the memory, the forcing the device is discard any additional datagrams that are arrive on the device. Second one is a source sequence message. A source sequence message are used by the receiving device to help to prevent their buffers from the overflowing. The receiving device sends sequence message to request the source reduce the current rate of the data transmission as follows. That means receiving device sends a message to the sender to control or reduce the current rate of the transmission. The receiver device being discarding the receiving data due to the overflowing buffers. First receiving device reject the incoming packets just because of the overflowing buffers. The receiving device begins sending a source sequence message to transmitting device at the rate of one message for the each packet drop. The source device receives the source sequence message and lower the data rate until it stops receiving the message. The source device then gradually increase the data rate as long as no further source sequence message requests are arrive. Third one is a windowing. Windowing is a flow control scheme in which the source device requires an acknowledgement from the destination after a certain number of packets which have been transmitted with the window size of the three source requires a acknowledgement after sending three packets as follows. Windowing is a flow control scheme that means after sending a packets after when the sender sends a three packets or more than three packets, that time sender waiting for the acknowledgement of the receiving packet. That means when he sent the three packets, he required a three acknowledgement about that packet. So the Sending three packets are as follows are: the source device sends the three packets to the destination device. After the receiving three packets, the destination device sends an acknowledgement message to the source. The source receives the acknowledgement and sends their three more packets. So if the destination does not receive any one or more of the packets for the same person, it does not receive enough packet to send the acknowledgement. So retransmit the packet at reduced transmission rate. That means when the receiver does not receive the any packet, that time sender retransmit the same packet, reducing the transmission rate. Types of flow control. There are the two types of flow control. First one is a stop and wait, and second one is sliding window. Stop and wait. The sender waits for the acknowledgement. After every frame, it sends the send one frame and wait for the acknowledgement before sending the next frame. In stop and wait mechanism, sender sends a packets or message to the receiver. So when sender send a one frame to the receiver, it wait for the acknowledgement. When he receive the acknowledgement for the one frame, then he send a next packet to the receiver. The advantage of stop and wait is simplicity, and each frame is checked and acknowledgement before the next frame is sent. Sliding window. The sender can transmit a several frame before needed an acknowledgement. So frames can be sent one after another. The receiver acknowledgement only some of the frame using a single ACK, that is acknowledgement, to confirm the receipt of multiple data frames. The sliding window refers to imaginary boxes at the both the sender and the received. So to keep track of which frames have been transmitted and which received, the sliding window introduces an identification scheme based on the size of the window. The frames are numbered modulo n, which means they are numbered from the 0 to n-1. When the received sends an acknowledgement, it includes the number of the next frame it expects to receive. Here the diagram showing the window size, that is the 7. When sender sends a 0 to 6, that is 0 to n- frames are sent. When 0 to n- frames are sent, when receiver sends the acknowledgement message for that frame, that is 0 to 6, then next frames are sent to the receiver. Sender window. The sliding window of the sender shrinks from the left when frames of the data are sent. The sliding window of the sender expands to the right. That means when a sender sends some message to 0 to n-1, that is in the direction of the 0 to 6. When a receiver received a frame and sends an acknowledgement message for the 0 to 6 frame, and after sending the acknowledgement, when receiver received the acknowledgement, then sender sends a next frame, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 7 to 5 window sent by the sender. At the receiver window, the sliding window of the receiver shrinks from the left when frames of the data are received. The sliding window of the receiver expands to the right when acknowledgement are sent. That means when the acknowledgement is sent, the receiver window also change the frame when they receive a first frame and they are waiting for the next frame. Then this wall is moved to the right when the frame is received, and this wall also moves right when the receiving acknowledgement message is sent to the sender. Example of sliding window. Here the source system A and destination system B are over there. A source system A is sending a message of maximum window size is 7. That means 0 to 6 frames are size frame data is sending in a frame 1, 0 to 6 frames are sending to the receiver. So frame 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are sent to the receiver. When frame 0, 1, 2 is received by the destination, then he send a acknowledgement to retransmit a frame from 3. That time receiver know the when the frame 3 is not received by the receive destination, that time from frame 3 to frame 0, 1, frame 3 to frame 1, that is the max size of 7 frames are again retransmitted to the receiver. When message sent for the message is sent for the sender as an acknowledgement retransmit of frame 7, that time receiver sender reduce the transmission rate. When the window size is 7 is not received by the destination side, that time he sends a message for the only 4 frame, that is 7, 0, 1, 2 frames are retransmitted to the receiver. Thank you.